we're going to place the internal doors on the lower level internal partitions now. So to get ready for that, we need to make sure that the drawing's as simple and clear to work with as possible. So we need to turn off the upper level information for the upper level partitions and the upper level external walls. So we'll open the window editor, and the external walls layer we make invisible, and the internal walls at high level we also make invisible. And we also need to make sure that we've got a layer to work on. So if we scroll down our list of layers, we should have here a layer for internal doors. There it is, that we can just drag into the window view there. Let's set the colour to something more attractive, make it editable, double click to make it current. And because we're working in a multi-user project, we need to just double check that we have ownership of the internal wall layer. There's a codependency between intelligent objects on different layers. They have to be able to work together, which means that you have to have ownership of those layers. So even though the layer's hittable, it will still update to show the door openings as we place them, but only if we have ownership. So we select the layer, look at the layer tab, and we see that we are the owner of that layer, so everything will work perfectly fine. We'll orbit around and zoom into the walls at the back of the workshop area, and we're going to create a new object, an internal door, and we'll give it the first facet IFC door, colon, and place the hook point just anywhere in the window. Now we're going to drag the properties window across, and I think we're going to leave the properties window undocked, so we'll just keep opening it and closing it as we need it, because we need, with these doors, you really need to be able to see the full extent of the content of these properties. So we'll start by setting our door style, our object style, to door, and then we'll set our operation type to double door single swing, change the width to 1800. Now you can either edit that value in place here, or you can just click on the ellipsis and you can change the value in a dialog. We'll leave the height at 2100, and we're not going to set the frame depth this time, because the frame depth is going to be the full thickness of the wall, so we'll let MicroGDS work that out for us. And for the moment we're not going to be changing any of these other properties. We'll change those when we come to other doors. So we'll close the properties panel, and we just drag the door and drop it on the wall in the place where we need it to be, and then we can use our repeat command and place another copy of the door for the second area in the back there. So let's take a copy of this door, and we'll place this in a location at the front area of the building overlooking the showroom space. So I'll just put this in this end wall of this meeting room here, and that adjusts its position accordingly. And we'll put another one in this wall here, and again that will align itself and form the opening exactly as we want. And I think we need a couple more of these, this time in this back wall here, from the showroom area to the workshop area, and one more of those on the other side. And I think for double doors that's probably all that we need. So let's make a copy and place it in this wall here. Okay, that just needs to move along a little for now. And we can use Control Q to display the properties, and we'll change that to a single swing right and a 900 wide opening. and let's just drag it closer to the corner so we miss the column that's just behind the wall there, and then we can copy this to various other locations around the project. So let's put one door in this back wall here, and let me see, we need to make another copy and place it in the staircase area here. That's fine, and another copy of that in this staircase area. Let's just make sure we've picked the door up by its own graphics, and I think we need to rotate this by 180 degrees so that when we place it in the wall here it's opening into the staircase. And let me see, where else do we need a door? We need one into, so let's make another double door into there, and let's make that 180 rotation. And oh yes, we could do with one of those on this wall here. Okay, let's just drag that along. That's fine. And I think we probably need to think about doors into the toilets. So there's a whole complex of toilets in this area. It's going to need a handful of doors. So let's select this door here and let's do a copy. Let's place one door there. And another door there. We'll place another few of these doors on this corridor side, so if we select that door and rotate that through 180 degrees, we'll have one onto the wall there. Just thinking about that. Okay, let's just zoom in and we can make a couple more copies. Over here. Okay.